I want you to do yourself a favor, okay? Go back to the time before you even knew what sex was. Do you remember? I do. You were about 14. It was before you entered public high school. Second day of school, a classmate who was Jordan, who you didn't care for and was probably your worst enemy at the time, which really wasn't that great of an enemy anyway. It wasn't a dragon, so whatever. Asked you if you were a virgin and you had no idea what that meant, and you said no. Then you thought about it and realized what she meant was the Virgin Mary, and you realized that probably meant sex, even though you really didn't know what sex was or what that word even meant, or even if that word existed. Travel down a little bit, you get a boyfriend, he starts kissing your neck, you really start enjoying it, and then you start wondering, hey, was I raped? So you start looking rape up on the internet, and you're starting to realize, no, you weren't. Not until a lot later. And even then, it probably wouldn't even be classified as that. My brother was talking to me, and he was saying that every time you have sex, you basically just kind of give your part of yourself away. And I didn't really want to believe that, but I'm starting to realize that it was kind of true. And it really sucks. I don't know how to explain it other than the fact that it's by the religion that I live by, or want to live by, or try and live by. He was talking about how the fruit tree of knowledge, aka the apple or Adam and Eve and all that, isn't really an object, it's a metaphor for the knowledge in our heads. And I've bitten the apple multiple times. It's been a real stress thing for me because when you have sex, it releases dopamines and other things like that, and it's exercise. And I was thinking about maybe getting a dildo and a vibrator again, because my brother threw mine out, and using it because it might help me lose weight and it feels really good, so why not? And he was just basically saying that if you indulge on anything, it's just bad for you. It's like all the same ones for you. It's just indulge, and it's just. I look at all of this Christian aspect of what life should be like, and it gets more and more narrow and harder to accomplish. It's basically impossible in this world too. You literally just have to rip yourself from society. Completely, like, go alone. Be alone 24/7. And I messed up. I didn't get myself willingly into the first man I had sex with. Not willingly. I didn't want to. But due to your pressure, I gave it to him. Or he forced it from me. I don't even remember. It's so blurred in my head and messed up because I've fought about it inside myself for so long. The second man I gave it to, I loved more than anything, but I was really shitty at showing it. And I'm starting to wonder if our entire relationship was just based on nothing but sex. The third relationship I had wasn't even a relationship. It was a 3-night stand, and I slept with him 3 times. I can't even enjoy sex. The 5th guy I slept with was the first boyfriend I ever had, and that's all our relationship is. So now I'm just trying to get my stuff back from him before I end that relationship too, because that's not what I want. I don't want a relationship based around sex. I'm so sick and tired of that shit. Sixth guy I slept with was a friend of mine, and he hadn't had sex in years, and I felt obligated to give it to him since he'd been waiting for so long, which is totally bullshit. I used to be a girl who wanted to wait until marriage to give away her sex and have sex with somebody. And now I just feel like a slut. And I know that if this video ever goes viral or gets popular or anything, that you guys in the comments are gonna go crazy and say crazy shit like, oh, you slept with 6 guys, you're such a slut, blah 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 blah. Like, I know. There's no need. Don't even. I've already been there and done that. I regret it. I regret every single time. I wish I never had. I wish my parents would have told me about sex instead of having me look it up online. I wish I would have waited. I wish I could live in a way that pleases God and follows His commands, but I feel like it's just one big giant joke because it's impossible. We've bitten the apple. We've gained the knowledge. We know. That's bullshit. It really pisses me off. I feel like every single thing I do is just wrong. That the future that God wanted and the future that I have is not the same. If it even exists. It's a whole nother debate. Till the next one, guys.